Oh,
Guys, we're famous.
What happened?
Our kill video has like 1,000 views.
What does?
The Zaskarn kill video from last night.
Hell yeah.
it's probably that's really good. It's probably one of the only post nerf videos out there,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
like really good. I know our Odin and my old guild is using it for their strat planning too.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's 2 guilds. Actually, 3 guilds that I know of.
I love it.
Send it. That's so funny that Send It's using it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize both teams are on Raw Shock now.
That's kind of sad that the weekday caught up to the weekend team then.
Well, I think you're talking 40, like 50 to 40% versus like 3% as a best poll. That's like a week or two still. I just had a 100k crit tiger palm. What the heck?
Using Blackout Brew? Or
Yep.
yeah.
It's like mandatory now, and with the changes in a couple weeks, it's gonna be even
telling you, man.
more mandatory. Supposedly,
I don't ever not run it unless it's like unless it's literally bad to run. Then I don't run it.
It's just like, do I want to use brain power to know to do that, to play that or not?
That's why my Weak Aura pack has it all built in, so it makes it way less brain powery, but really nice.
But supposedly, if you play the new talents coming to Brewmaster with Blackout combo, you can get like a 400k RSK crit. So, I'll just be ripping aggro every time I kick.
Let's rock and roll.
I was stoked today thinking about it. I was like, man, we're not going to have any trash to kill. It's going to be Magmrax. And then I get into raid and I remember the stupid lizard things. Snake heads.
Worst trash.
Lizard things.
We're buddies. No, thank you. I actually, funny enough, need a quick summon.
Unacceptable, sir.
Ald, why do you sound sad, bro? Are you good?
No, I'm good.
You get a new mic?
Because he's not
Nope,
speaking
same
with
mic.
the crowd.
I mean, I'm always sad, but
He sounds like even more sad than normal.
Even more sad.
no, just the usual amount.
Oh, never mind. I thought you got a new mic. I don't know why it sounded weird the first time you joined. Maybe.
Who are we missing? Is it Corky? It is Corky. Is Corky here? He is not.
I don't see a Corky.
Didn't he say he was out tonight? Like last week?
Did we miss a thing in the thing?
He said he was out.
No, he's out.
No, that was last one.
He was out last Wednesday.
We will see what happened. Not.
You want me to like drive to his apartment and just like start banging on doors?
Yeah, you want to wake him up real fast?
Sure.
It's TP's house.
I think Mills is on the right track. Ald is sad because Corky's not here yet, so everyone should just slash hug Ald right now. He needs the support.
I'm in Valdraken. Nobody touch me.
Yeah, that's like my
Everyone
worst
heard the
nightmare.
Valdraken real quick.
I finally ran out of cauldrons. I multi-crafted like 15 on 4 crafts a month ago, and hadn't even considered that I might run out at some point. We will give him 1 second then. wormhole in human if we need to.
Britt, I'm really glad that last pull that we actually killed the boss on then was so clean.
So clean, yeah.
Because that would have been so bad to
And it
have that
was
get
like-
that many views and it just be like I'm the only one left, like just me and Nick alive trying to kill the boss. That would have been so bad.
It's our fucking, what's the...
That's pretty good for a kill
what's the
video.
bridge boss?
Did I just craft the wrong cauldron?
Oh, dude.
What's the assault
that
like
sucks.
boss? I forgot.
Fuck. Oh, that's 10k out of my pocket. I guess I
don't
can't gamble tonight.
I don't have the recipe.
Oh,
for the
assault.
better-
Imagine if it was
Just click this,
the
please.
assault
I'll be
kill.
right back.
Yeah, our first assault kill, yeah. Purgatory, that's the reason you take it right there.
Hit the old Argus wormhole to use the auction house, alright. Wait to slam that shitty thing down in a M+. Oh, no multicrafts? Alright. Rudy, you here?
What?
Rudy.
This is a Brit.
What?
My ears are still clogged from my cold.
Zhang, feel free to vent us, I guess. Get a nice
Yeah,
little advantage on us.
I just sent it, yeah.
Yep. Why not?
Might as well.
And if you didn't, I DM'd you, I think, to get those weak auras, but if you don't already have them.
Yeah, so it's the liquid pack and then the gate thing.
Yes. It's just going to tell you to go left, right. We're doing like the stanky setup, right? So, as a caster, you just are going to stay behind the boss for the side soaks, but it'll tell you to run either like left or right for if you're one of the 3 assigned.
Okay.
All right, get OG in for now. We'll kind of get cruising. Yep, so the first 3 sets, and I'll try to call all of this, the first 3 sets, we're just gonna soak them up completely. Starting on set 4, we do the trailing puddles, where you want to get both on the edge. So like X and star, basically, it has to be on the edge of the thing. If you watch the video, he explains why, but if not, just trust me. And then I am gonna drop the groups in Raider chat. OG, you are just going to take Corky's spot in group 2. That work?
Okay.
Cool. I didn't move anybody else, I don't think, outside of the people that are subbing in. Cool. Feeling good? Getting to work?
Did we push the new cooldown note yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a new one at least.
Alright, we can pre-position behind boss. Saying as far as gates, if you ever like have a free global and want to do it, it's just like just a little bit
Yeah,
left
just something
right
like that.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. It doesn't really need to be perfect. Most people have a tool to just not even need the gate anyway. Perp made the good point of if you don't benefit at all from using the gate, don't use it, because we can use it if for the sacrifices late in the fight. We can help you get out to Narnia if we miss, say, Tiger's Lust. We also do have 2 roars, so we can use roars to just get people out too. But, yeah. Well, let's roll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One's got a hot cookie collect. Group 1. Don't stand in this middle one if you aren't in. First soaks up, group soak to the middle. Melee goes to triangle by the way buckets. I think you knew that, but just in case you didn't. First knock coming. Second group. Don't stand in this underneath one if you're not part of it. Wait, what?
Someone moved out of that.
It's gonna be a reset. Just dive in lava is probably the easiest way, or stand in breath. Take poison.
Does the breath even do damage?
500k.
I don't know.
Because I stand in that the first 2 because it's like right on top of the tanks anyways.
It might not.
It's not that much. It hit me for 428.
Odin, I'm gonna taunt the boss just to get it to where we want it faster.
Yeah, it does
take it.
It does 500 million fire damage. What? It's nothing. I mean, don't stand in it unless you're a tank, but that's surprisingly low.
Yeah, most of his stuff doesn't hit as hard as you'd think, except for the solo soak drops. Yeah, so was that the person that was soaking that wasn't actually in group 2 and realized late and moved out, or what happened there?
I wasn't the first one, like closest, and I didn't see anybody in the furthest one, so I leaped to the furthest one. But I didn't know there wasn't anybody in the closest one either.
Yeah, the one right behind boss.
Yeah, I leaped to the furthest one behind boss, like at the last second when nobody was in it. But I think Greg walked into it too at the same time.
Yeah, if you're in one, don't leave. Unless there's like 4 people in it.
We have the hunter, we have the hunters and mages on like the last second sweeps. So if you like make a last second attempt to sweep and they're also doing that, you're gonna end up with 2 people in the one that almost got missed and nobody in a different one. You just go, usually the ones like closer to the front of boss I think are easier for melee. Let the range take the ones further off boss, most generally speaking. Don't overthink it obviously, but
yeah, but also if you're not
the front of the boss, if it's towards the front of the boss, let myself or Nick take it.
Yeah, well, you guys can only do every so many.
If you're not part of that group soak, get out of it immediately so someone can pick it up. Don't stand in it and think it's getting, or people think it's getting soaked, and then you move out of it, and then no one can react fast enough. Like, if you're not soaking, immediately move out of it.
Yeah, that's a good call. We didn't really get many of those last night, but yeah, don't. Right, it's about like indicating your teammates what you're trying to do. So just kick your cast, hop out. Easy to keep it going.
So last night I didn't realize it gave you a debuff, and I soaked 2 or 3 of them, and I survived. So
yeah, I mean it'll kill you eventually.
Can probably do 2.
Yeah, I can definitely do 2. It clapped, but I could definitely do 2.
Yeah, it'll be 750k on the second one, but there's just, I mean, the problem is like all that's going to do is give you another 90 seconds where you can't soak anything anyway, so like it doesn't really buy you much. It resets the debuff,
but I mean,
and
if it
extends
saves the raid.
like, oh sure, but we should never.
I'm not saying like I'm going to actively attempt to, but if it's in front, I can take it. I'm going to try and soak it without moving the boss this time.
Oh, it doesn't. Wait, the debuff doesn't stack.
Nope, I soaked 2 last night and it just extended the debuff.
Oh, okay. Well, he can
Oh, well then tanks, you can get every one as long as you have something rolling.
Whatever you want.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
5.
Marker's
4,
a little off center.
3,
No, they are.
2, 1.
It's like what? Oh, now they're a little off center in the other direction.
It's the spirit of them. You don't need to be on them.
Yeah, I mean, use your noggin. Group 1. First puddles. Yeah, okay, I never gave you an answer. I'll get back to you. First knock. Group 2. Beautiful.
You must have ripped it last second, my bad.
Yeah.
Grab Nick.
I'll be there.
Group 3 coming up here. Gonna be our last set of normal puddles. Left, left. See, harder than it looks, buckets. Alright, next ones go to the edge, as long as you're away from the boss. You're fine. Those markers aren't perfect. Second knock. Back to group 1. The edge to the edge. Where's the other one? Oh,
Greg.
Greg?
New edge.
Not bad. Not that edge.
I mean, tanks can soak it and we can go, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's playable. Yep. Group 2. This? Huh. I think it's gonna be a wipe, but what are we mega tunneled on DPS? Because I mean, I know this isn't complicated. No, I more meant the puddle dropping. That is another thing, but
I think OG tried to leap it at the last second, but he didn't make it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was also kind of ahead of the boss, and people were kind of trailing the boss, so it just like ranged can't really lag behind that much because
No,
I mean there was nobody even in that vicinity besides the tanks.
this is asinine, and use your better judgment, but I am gonna just reiterate. I think, generally speaking, as a melee, you guys want to take the ones that are further up front on the boss, because it is impossible for you to be trailing unless you're eating significant downtime. You're naturally going to be positioned better to take those. The range shouldn't really be falling off, but might. So I think, like, anything in the front half of the boss as a melee, if you see that, I think you take it. And then from there, just like work backwards. Ranged, you guys prioritize the 2 furthest back ones to start and go from there, just to give people like some kind of direction. But no, I was more referring to the puddle dropping. That, like, it's gonna get more chaotic. We gotta know what we're trying to do there. First 3 we know how to soak.
Oh, the puddle dropping was just weren't paying
always
attention.
left. Always left. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, we're just tunneling on trying to pump. Like, we're not killing at this pull. Soon. A couple more pulls, but like, we need to make sure we do the mechanics right. It's really silly to wipe to stuff like that. Just take it slow if you need to. We'll be good. You're gonna get really good practice once we get once we get those like 4-minute pulls where we take it sub 15%. Plenty of time to get your rhythm, but get the muscle mem down first.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1. First puddles. You guys don't need to wait for the puddle to clear, by the way, melee. You can go as soon as the damage hits. Range only got 1 stack there. You guys got like 7, so you actually want to step out of it faster if you can. Stop. Group 2. Second puddles. Group 3. Way to sort that out. Nice work. Last normal puddles. X puddles are gonna go to X and star. You gotta knock first though. Knock coming. We've 1 soak again. These puddles are going on the edges. To the edges, to the edges. Guys! Come on! You gotta soak a few ticks of that, I guess. Let's see. Just block it. Good. Group 2 solo soaks. Nice roll up. New puddles. Pull the boss a little bit if you can. Everybody else in the group soak. Try to stay right behind with it if possible, but that works. You know, just keep cruising. We're gonna want some space here before this knock roar. Gate coming down. Group 3, I lost the plot, sorry.
Those 3.
Good. New puddles. Everybody else in the group soak. Kind of doing it on this side of the boss.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Do we want that to be our tech?
I mean, this is group 1.
I think I have an idea, group 1.
I'm down, I'm down.
Was it 1?
I have an idea gonna make this easier for us. Yeah, it was group 1. We lost several group 1 players on the soak though. I don't think we had enough humans. I can make it'll be easier for the tanks actually. I don't think there's any reason to have him all the way on the edge. It just makes you guys actually have to run further for no real benefit. Like, right?
Like do like an inner ring kind of.
Just like 15 yards in, yeah, because like the further out on the circle you go, the more you have to go to get any angling. As long as you're close enough to the edge that people can comfortably drop their puddles on the true edge, like that's the only reason you want to be near the edge at all, right?
No,
so, like, just
because
like
the small soaks can and will go in lava. You want to not be near where the puddles are because of that reason.
Yes. Yeah. That's even more reason if you're 10 or 15 yards interior, you're going to naturally be a little further from the creepers too. Not like I'm nothing super dramatic. Yeah, but just like where I'm standing, right? Just like you can track him, because that way we can do the group soak like actually just behind the boss and keep it crisp that way too, as opposed to like this kind of to the side, but not really in the same place every time and a little weird thing.
It's in the same place every time. It's on his edge. What do you mean it's not the same place?
Okay. I think we want to bring the boss in a little bit anyway.
So do you want the group soak on like the inside or on the tail?
I think once we move the boss in a little bit, it's going to wind up being the tail, more or less. Could be wrong, but I think that's what'll happen. This will just mean it'll be less boss movement overall. You guys, when you take a step, it'll just end up covering more ground naturally. It'll put us a little further away from the fire puddles, which is good. I think it'll be a benefit. That's a solid pull though. I mean, would be 35. 340 in. Nice. Culprit. For the start of the fight, and obviously the bitter end of the fight, the edge is great. But for the kiting part, I think you'll find your lives easier anyway. You can always revert back, but give me a pull with it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One. First puddles. Did we clip him? I think we might have.
Yeah, you got clipped just a tiny bit there.
Yeah, I got a backpack group soak up just a hair. Go for now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Gonna move him back in place a little bit.
Group 2. Soaks. Puddles. Breath. Group 3. One on the far right. Nice catch. Nice save, guys. Last normal puddles here. Puddles are going to the edge on the left.
5.
We've got Nox and Soaks first.
3, 2, 1.
Group 1 again. The edge on the left. Everybody else in the group soak. Group 2.
You got that, Nick?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine. That's all I meant. Just a couple yards in.
Yep.
Edges. Gotta be edge of the map, not a weird interior. You just put it in the right spot. If the boss isn't far enough, then we die, and that's okay. Keep cruising for now, though. Yeah, we do want more distance, though. He's not wrong.
5, 4, 3.
Because the puddles will
2,
grow as we go.
1.
This is going to be group 3 on soaks coming up. Got a knock and no gate. Captive, got speed. Group 3. New puddles. Keep going for a bit. Group 1 again. All this. That is a product of us being down too many players, not a positioning error. It's okay.
Guys, our goal is to not drop the lava next to the other lava. It's on the edge of the platform.
Yes.
5,
I can
4,
do geometry
3,
for why this is important
2,
after this poll, but I
1.
really just need you to trust me. It feels good to not do that. It is wrong, and we do lose time. It's a unintuitive math problem. This is group 3. I don't soak it if you can. We're kind of just running out of players here, so let's just take it to the very end stages. That's a suicide. Good luck with that. That'll be fun. That's how big it is, perp. So you just need to get some distance. Once you get it out there, you're fine. So as we get into the late stages, if you are low on stacks, what you can do is step behind the group and basically like body block some of these. And that's how you can artificially stall the fight out. So like, right, like obviously a bunch of people are dead, but like Kafka's at 14, Ricari's at 15. So you guys, if you have, especially if you still have like excess defensives or your health pots, things to keep you up, you can step out and we buy more time at the end of the fight by doing that. We also, so that was 446. This fight should be safe through about 530 with proper puddle placement.
Bam! I think we're on track with our damage though to be able to kill it.
Yeah, I mean lots of that was still very sloppy, so hard to tell, but I think we'll be alright. We can always start squeezing as we get.
Just to emphasize puddle drops, like first ones go on star and X, like literally as close to the fucking edge of the thing as you can get every single one.
Yeah. You want it on the gold. If you're not on the gold, it's probably a bad puddle. Like
then these puddles are going to be expanding. Then the next two that come out, one person dart to the very fucking edge of the puddle that's expanding, and the
starting
next
with puddle
person's
2,
on
you drop that shit. You want to go on the gold border and as close to the existing lava as you can. You want to go right. There's going to be like a little kind of corner that you jam in. You're fine, Nerf. We're not talking about you. That was a separate issue. Yeah, but. No, you can't jump off the platform, Nim. I mean, that'll get you, I guess, a pixel perfect drop, technically, but, like, just standing near the edge will get you. You might buy a quarter of a second. It'll just drop it in basically the same spot.
Nope,
like,
nope.
Where will it put, where does it put it? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's just going to put it on the edge of the platform if you do that. It doesn't benefit you over just dropping it on the edge.
I'm pretty sure it punishes you for trying to do that, other than just putting on the edge. I don't know exactly what it does, but
it's not really worth fucking with because it's just easy to scuff for no gain. But yeah, both go on the edge. One is up against any existing lava, and then the next one is as close to that one as they can be safely without pinching them so hard they die. And again, if you have to step into the lava for like a quarter of a second, it's okay. Like it's probably not gonna kill you. You should be hitting some kind of button there anyway and ensuring your full health, but like eating a single tick of a lava puddle to drop your lava, that's not a war crime. Definitely do that over getting double puddle bomb dropped. That'll kill you outright. But let's work with that.
I'm so sorry.
You are all good, Corky. We will come pop open a stream watch for a bit. We'll get you in at some point.
We're missing Corky and Wild's essence give benefit. What kind of war crime is this?
Wait, why are we missing Will's essence?
I was not expecting my ex-wife to angrily call me at 7:25 today. So.
Oh wait, did you guys not switch your stats back, or did Will not put his essence back on?
Oh no, I think he just forgot. We got it.
We'll get Corky in. It's actually 1,000 DPS. Definitely worth doing. Also, do we actually need the gate? Is anybody using this at this point, or is everybody just using their own tools?
2, 1.
With only one priest and no paladins, I'm not actually convinced it does anything for us. I could be wrong.
I've used it a few times.
If the nerf dies, I use it, but that's it.
Just style charge, champ.
Hey, my friends, what are we doing? Interesting.
I almost went the wrong way because I'm dyslexic. So I should have just committed.
Okay.
I need to write an L or R on my monitor.
I'm not having issues.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright,
1.
let's focus. Knock one. Soaks 2. Sword. We're hitting a defensive basically every soak, by the way. Especially late in the fight, if you're not full, you die. Group 1 again?
No.
That was group 3.
Oh. I apologize. No one's dead, so we're fine. But, this might be a bit of an issue. Bad. Feel free to take that from me, Perp. Bam! Wooden hand. This is gonna be group 1. I don't know how many eligible we have.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks, grab
1.
one that's nearby if you can. See if we can make this work. It's group 1 plus tanks. Don't kill yourself for it. Alright, we should be fine now then.
Bring the group sub back.
Also, that was first sledge.
Oh, that was one.
Yeah, I need someone to take one of the 2 numbers off me. My brain's melting for no discernible reason.
I'll call the group soak, or the single soaks.
Thank you. That'll help a lot. I'll track the puddles. Puddles to the edges. This is just hard illegal. It's
gotta be
think that's still illegal.
It's gotta be further from the boss.
Yeah, the boss needs to move, but I want you guys, if the boss is misplaced, put the puddles correctly and wipe us, and then we just tell the tanks they need to move. Just don't.
5,
If
4,
you place it right and the boss gets stacks, that's on the tanks. That is not your job. That said, tanks, yeah, we definitely do need more space reliably. The puddles can't be 15 yards behind us because there just is nowhere to go. So we can front run this problem too, but you also cannot jump to the far side. That was very creative, but it does result in puddles growing in 2 directions at the same time, which is very bad. That'll probably cost us 45 seconds to a minute. I like the creativity though. It was a good try. Harp's got solo soaks. I've got puddle soaks. I'm only capable of counting up by 1 with 1 set of numbers at a time. Oh. One second, just making sure I have my gate macro correct. Okay.
One.
Puddles. Just take 1 step back with the group 1. Put everybody else in front of you just to be safe. We're cutting it very close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock one.
Two.
Nice catch.
Bam!
Three.
Last normal pools here.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And for knock.
One.
These puddles go left to the left edge. Left edge, go, go.
Back the group soak
Everybody
up.
else in the group soak. Good.
Bam!
The wall, if you get assigned that, by the way, you will die. Pretty much. Just kills you outright.
Two.
Nick, get the one behind the from the bus. From the bus.
I got it. I got that.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Just take a nice big step when you can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock coming, good gate. Three.
Look at three.
Three. Smash that as close to the edge as you possibly can.
Be one.
Two's gonna be down a soaker next time I soak that.
Yeah, we're just out of people.
Yeah, it's a wipe. You can save the time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, puddle management seemed better there. Reminder that whoever is the furthest person, you want to get as close to the existing fire as you possibly can. Again, if you eat a single tick, you're okay. And you do have to wall. You pretty much will die. I don't know how else to say it, besides it's more or less instant death. Also, if it helps anybody, I will keep calling it, but the second stomp is actually the indicator for when we start doing the kiting puddles. I'm going to keep calling it, so if that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry about it, but if it helps. Yeah, most of our deaths right now are just defensive management. So yeah, if you are the target of a puddle, you get fucking trucked. That's going to be where you probably use one of your core defensives, or you can call for an external. We don't do that much here, but it is very, very legal. We've got plenty of them. Our healers tend to be proactive, but they don't know what you don't have always. So
What's an external?
not you. It's APT.
LOL.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around.
100% usage of EWT on this fight.
Oh, considering it's just ticking damage, checks out. Yeah, Matt just told me that apparently can one tap you from 90%. We learned that at that poll. That's
sure
fun.
can.
So fully healthy is still not healthy. You're hitting a button.
5, 4,
Warlock
3,
at the gate, bless your heart.
2,
Feel free
1.
to do that if you remember.
One.
Can't believe that wasn't too close, thank God.
It wasn't.
Yeah. That was me, I just didn't move far enough back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Me too.
Puddles, normal puddles. Oh, okay.
Bam!
That'll be 3.
Last normal puddles.
Bam!
5, 4.
Gonna be a knock and a soak, and then we start the edge
1.
puddles.
It's gonna be a group 1 soak.
Bam!
Good enough.
Yep. No, it worked. Just came late and scared me. Yep, just keep a healthy distance thing. Yeah, it's 2. You have a debuff that counts up perp if you ever lose track. Look at the dragon head. It says 5. 3 counts. Puddles to the edge. Good. I missed the group soak. Never do that. I'm very bad, and that's a big problem.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Knock back into group 3 after.
There's the gate down. Blue wipe probably, so you go down more than like 2.
Oh, 100%.
I'm not sure what happened there. I just stepped back in that one to try to deny the wipe because it just was unsoaked. The one right behind the boss.
Group 3 is gonna have to be healthy there, so everyone soaking the second time in group 3 has to find a way to be healthy.
Yeah, I probably should have ice blocked, I guess, when I blinked and I wasn't healthy enough, but...
I missed my drink there, so that didn't help.
Oh, well, that was probably
that'll probably stabilize it then.
I got knocked.
Mills, watching it happen, I mean, you died valiantly, I can say that.
Thank you, Corky, thank you.
24k overkill.
I saw you look at it, and then I saw you turn back to the boss, and I saw you look at it again and go, "Yep, it's still there," and then blink into it and die.
Yep.
Team player, Mills. Team player.
It's Team 3 backup right there.
Break. That was not the button I meant to hit.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Just can't get lazy with that. So, normal puddles.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop coming.
Group 2.
Bam!
You move him back just a
Group
little bit.
3.
Okay. Perfect.
It was way out there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was. Jesus.
Last normals.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 2.
The group 1.
Edge puddles from here out. Wait, what? Wait, you were in there?
Behind Odin.
He was in it. Stepped out?
Yeah, I walked into it, but I must have walked into it as it landed.
Yeah, it was like a half second late.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of melee not instantly running to the left one to soak, and I'm kind of getting a shit ton of stacks.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say, Nick, you also have to soak the one on the right side. We're getting too many stacks on the healers as well. They're gonna rot out late. It's the more people in it, the faster it shrinks, so the less total stacks it generates. So not only is it putting more stacks on players, but it's actually just creating even more stacks.
Yeah, if Nick does 2, the boss is going to move every single time that comes out. We'll have to move it back, just as a
at
little
least,
heads up.
Well, I figured. Are you just?
I mean, a little bit of boss
soaking
movement.
I'm soaking every single one, and Nick is standing.
Okay.
Still.
I think we still want to do it. I think we deal with that.
Yeah.
Just
like a little bit of boss
Brit was
movement
it.
is less
Brit
bad
and Mad were at 17 already, which is like that's not an insignificant amount of pressure on them. For just the rest of the fight. And same deal. Healers, you guys can also like stand at the edge of the group soak and then leave the minute it drops. You don't have to like help soak the group soak. You can let
Yeah, the only people that soak the group soak are ranged. Everybody else should bail immediately.
Because like we've had polls where I am literally at 3 stacks because we insta soak the group soak and then the other two just rot for a while, so our distribution's like really fucked. Like we have half the team's got 17 to 25, and then the other half has 1, 2, 3, 0. Like it's So we want to just distribute that a bit for everybody's sake. It'll keep us safe.
Healers want to bail immediately to the right. Melee want to bail immediately to the left. Like
You can,
literally
keep the
as the
group
puddle
soak, right?
comes out, you get out.
And just double checking here, melee is green, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
But just because left or right can be very
you're
controversial here. So,
but
alright, just making sure.
But yeah, you guys can cheat the edge of the group soak. Like whoever has the group soak should be planted, with well before it goes off.
I'm standing on the edge and then running right into it.
Yeah, little optimizations, but they'll go a long way. All stuff we'll feel at the end. This is one of those fights where everything we do kind of compounds, so like it doesn't feel bad now, but we will feel it later for sure.
Yeah, plus we want to make our range sweat more.
I'm okay with that.
Hell no.
Mills, you were born sweating. You try not to try hard at this game, and it just doesn't work, man.
True. True. Good point.
One.
Glad whoever that was didn't mind Noble. That was terrifying. Normal puddles.
Bam!
Em, are you doing a melee impression? Or a healer impression?
Yes.
I don't recommend that for you.
3, 2, 1.
That was a quick 7. First knock. Anything
You
make
take
roll
boss. I'd use both of my sprints to be able to get over to that first puddle, so.
This is gonna hurt.
No, I got it back.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't want the boss to move that far.
Bam!
Watch the breath.
For 3.
Your last normal.
Melee,
there.
get in this.
Melee, you gotta finish it. Every second it's up, it's creating stacks. Yeah, it's very important we finish. There's 3 or 4 more stacks than we need.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, we got second
1.
knock and a group 1 soak. And we start edges. Same as always.
Can be group 1.
Edges.
Bam!
Some distance 2, perfect.
Group 2.
Under boss. Nice save. Edges, it's always edges. I don't really call them anymore. Don't pinch your friend.
Bam!
Remember, step in the lava if you have to, or the fire, over getting double circled. If you get double ringed, you will die for sure. You can survive the lava.
5,
Or fire.
4,
Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Got a knock coming.
Group 3.
Distance on boss when we can. Your res not Gozai? There it is. Same shit, different rock.
Bam!
Can't go in the lava, guys. We talked about this.
I slipped.
Ah, yeah, it is in fact illegal. It does punish. It's interesting. Keep going. Still a good rep. Group 1. Be really valuable practice. External one out.
You have the group so called.
And I'm a moron.
So can you go up the chain as soon as you
No.
do it?
Nope.
No?
You
Oh.
cannot.
No
It is
cheating
very
at all.
illegal. There is no cheating of any type on this fight. All immunities don't even work.
4, 3, 2.
You can't pre-immune at all?
Nope. Cannot do anything. If you immunity, nothing happens. It literally doesn't work. Probably just out here, right?
Like, oh yeah. I mean, unless you really want to play around with the end stage stuff, but I would just die.
Yeah.
We will need a rep or two on that, but don't do what I did. Fucking hell.
Again, it's always the edge of the room. No matter how much you feel it's not, it's always the edge of the room.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say and explaining poorly, because there's a big difference between fire and lava. If the person that is in is too far and there's like squeezing you, if you're the furthest out, Nim, I know that yours was a mistake, but just so everyone else knows, you being in both rings, guaranteed death, 100%. You are dead. So do anything else basically at that point, except I guess fall in the lava. But you can step into the other fire and you can just kind of soak a couple stacks, and you may survive that. It's not ideal and it may kill you, but like it's playable. But you falling in the lava, more or less a wipe. Getting double ringed will kill you, which oftentimes leads to a wipe. So it's really your only option as far as things that are legal. Ideally, your friend doesn't pinch you and they're smart and they move a little bit and give you space. But failing that, you just take a tick of fire and you're okay. I'm gonna stop watching you guys so closely because I'm apparently struggling to do my job in raid lead. So I'm gonna focus more on doing my job. Not a ton of notes otherwise. Things look.
I mean, the melee, like, they were melee with 16 stacks and they were melee with 2 stacks. Like, that's unacceptable. Like, rush to the lava pool. Like, I'm a Death Knight, I am not fast. I should not be the first one there.
Every second the lava pool is up, it's air quotes growing, and growing equals more stacks we need to eat to delete it. We need to get them gone. Getting it to baby size does us no good. It needs to be gone. We gotta finish it. Just take that extra half a second. I promise it's worth it.
Yeah, it's gonna be out of melee range for a second. Just stand in the center of the puddle. It's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna pull one more time and then we'll take a mini break. But yeah, those are the main points. And just for when we do get there, I want to keep the call clean because it's busy. There will be 2 group soaks that suicide. When I say suicide, we're talking about the group soaks. The normal puddles always go to the edge. That never changes. There will come a point where we can't handle the pressure of the group soaks and we're going to kill that player. I need you guys to understand something here. You're not making it back. Don't try to like go mid-distance and come back. You're not coming back. You're going to die to stacks. Your goal is to get as deep as you can into the existing puddles and then die. In theory, we might be able to B-res you. Likely not.
I mean, if no one's taking the gate, we can just gate that, right? Like, just take a gate into no one.
A lot of people are taking the gate, but yeah, well, I can drop a gate, but I just need everybody to understand when I say suicide, what that means, because it doesn't mean jump in the lava behind the boss. It doesn't mean we're wiping. It doesn't mean anything weird. It is a tactical thing we're going to do with 2 people. Pretty normal. And it is the group soak player. The other 2 puddles still go to the edge. They keep doing the same thing. But the group soak players will die. It's just, there comes a point where you can't handle the damage from it. So you do that instead. Once you get, I mean, if you get like 60 yards out, you can probably stop because that gives us like, there's like a prayer of you getting B-resed, I guess. But
I'm going swimming on the other side.
Go, but you want to get depth. Don't like try to cheat it and then like roll back or do something crazy. Like you're not coming back. You'll probably just die to stacks, to be honest, before it even expires. Since the puddles overlap, right? So you're just gonna pick up crazy stacks as you're running.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For 1.
doing a good job on these. Just don't get lazy. Keep it up. First puddles.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some of the melee got 8. Many did not.
Me grip 2.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
Group 3.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
So the last normal is it. After this, we start kiting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch knock.
Can we group 1?
It's puddles.
Bam!
Group 2.
Heads puddles, you guys know the drill. Out of wall though.
Bam!
Five,
Knock into group 3.
3, 2, 1.
There's a gate down for you. Edges.
Bam!
We're gonna keep going here as long as we can. Group 1. Edges.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2.
Group 2, I don't know if
1.
we have enough people. Knock. Let's see if you can soak it, soak it. Good. Edges.
Bam!
I think that might have been the first,
I
that was
on
the
that
first
last
suicide.
spot.
That was the first suicide.
Yeah, from that last smoke back we just did, are you able to
3.
Oh, we definitely are.
We are eventually. I was curious if we could get it to kind of the end phase just to let the tanks get a
Were you
feel.
able to gateway that one? Or no?
I probably could have.
Because I'm doing my Emerald Communion is right there. So I was like mid Emerald Communion, I couldn't grip you or rescue you. So
Okay.
if you can gateway that one. I'm like not using the gateway at all, so I don't know if you have the debuff there.
That's like I'm letting you grip me every single time, so I'm fine to use it then.
Let's take a little power break. Kind of peep the logs real quick, see what we see. But looking all right so far. We're getting there. Take a breather.
Kyle, can you hear me?
Funny that I was watching you type that on your stream.
Was there a gate for knockback 4? I'm not able to find it.
The wild charge not up for every single one for druids?
I'm not using wild charge.
I mean, gateway is just better. But yes, wild charge is up for everyone.
I could if I needed to, but I thought we were gating everyone.
You cannot gate everyone.
You would
Or,
get
I mean, I
1,
thought-
3, 5, etc. It'd be every other one.
Right, that's what I thought gate would be up for everyone. Is it only up for every other one? Like, is there only going to be one down for every other one?
Oh, I don't know that.
Vinny, why do you do this to me? You fucking like I have to write an R and an L on my monitor to know which one's left and right away.
What does the 23,456 mean?
90.
Oh, a 90!
Oh, thank God! Thank fucking God!
And that's a 100 roll.
A 90.
Oh, Greg again. We meet
Oh
again,
my god,
Greg.
that beats you, Mills.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
It made me plug in my mic just to trash talk. Give me my
Actually,
money
no.
back.
Actually, proportionally, I don't think so, because mine was 333 out of 100,000. So no.
Actually, yeah, proportional, you're right. I don't know if you'd want to bring that up, though, to BH. Anyone see my short from last night? It was pretty funny.
All right.
Greg, fuck off.
Vinny, come on.
I'm done. I'm done.
See?
Oh, good work.
I'm so dyslexic.
The left and right thing is making a lot more sense now.
It's actually like
Fuck you.
diagnosis. My whole
That's
family has
fair,
it.
I
It's
suppose.
awful.
Fuck this game.
I used to have a job where like I'd have to type in credit card numbers all the time. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
It was so bad. And my sister's worse than me, and her name is Alexandra, but her nickname's Lexa, so we all call her Dyslexa. It's so bad.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
we're equally as dyslexic, so we can.
Can we get another roll going? Vinny, what's happening here?
It's breaks ended.
Hello. Corky.
I just need a summon.
So nothing shocking about we looked kind of just little errors, little laziness that's coming back to bite us later on. That there's a lot of things on this fight that feel like they're not that important, and maybe you feel like you can get a little lazy on them, but like you can't. I promise. It's a super tight fight. We gotta all do everything all of the time, more or less. I broke out my New Jersey accent mid-sentence there. Especially for the side soaks, like we have 6 people basically on each side. You all have to be in. That does include Nick and Odin, and all the healers. Like you can't not hop in that. Mad had 37 stacks on that wipe. Like she's going to die. If she gets a mechanic, she's actually dead guaranteed, but just the rot damage is intense at that point. Other than that, yeah, we need to make sure we pocket. You guys, you have to have something in the pocket for mid-fight. If you get assigned for the puddles, the range puddles, and you don't have a defensive, you have to call for an external or you will die. There is like no real other outcome. Just say external name external.
They also kind of rot down, so you can, if you're not doing anything really impactful, you could spam heal the 2 people with it.
Yeah, a little triage is never bad either. But
also, real quick, if we're talking about min-max, the tank said earlier that when Nick goes to move into like blue to soak, he has to move the boss a little bit, which is fine. But if that happens, then Melee loses uptime on green. Is it possible we can just swap the 2 tanks, or would the problem?
No, that just means the puddles need to be closer to the boss, but not too close to the boss.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, it's just a little bit of practice. Just outside the hitbox seems to work fine for the side puddles. I step like
they don't get too close, but the puddle needs to be in the center of his hitbox for it to count. Like you can touch his hitbox, you can't be in the middle of his hitbox.
Yeah, I won't flame
So you gotta
anybody
try to hit it?
if you wanna like get a little more aggressive about it. For the next couple polls, I'm not gonna flame anybody if we clip it. I will obviously call out if we clip it because it fucks us. But we do need to get a little closer, and that's okay if people limit test a little bit. Just be smart. And just outside of his like targeting reticle seems to be about right. But also, if you guys all actually stay in it, it just like disappears so quickly. Your downtime is gonna be almost.
Yeah, that's the
nothing.
thing. The better we do it, the less that's gonna impact. Because like if you're out of melee for a global, who cares? Like
the reason it's taking 4 seconds is because only 3 people are doing it, and it grows at a rate that like kind of keeps up with 2 people, right? So it's like exponentially faster if you've got everybody
Well,
on
one person can soak it. It doesn't outpace one person sitting in it.
Yeah.
And I've gotten 25 stacks doing that. But you can do it if people get out early.
But it does chew
It sucks.
up a lot. It takes a
Yes.
long time.
Is there going to be a gate down for each knockback?
Yeah, there should be.
I'm gonna make sure like, try to do it.
Last time.
You got it,
I'm gonna miss
thankful.
it, though.
I'll
Yeah.
do
You-
weakness.
Do you want me to just rescue you, Lumi? I can rescue you every single knockback if that makes your life easier.
You want to?
I mean,
Why
I
don't
wouldn't
we have
say
Corky
no.
rescue Kafka and Rewind rescue Lumi sometimes if we're gonna do that?
Is
Kafka needs it always, and there's a setup where Rewind can't do it. We were actually just discussing that.
I'd rather do it every single one. There's literally
Oh, I thought you.
one situation I can't do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you couldn't get it on that one.
He couldn't, so he could get Lumi every time with that one, and then Corky can get me every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because if you miss Lumi on that one, that doesn't matter. It's just like it's nice if Lumi gets it. Kafka.
I can switch to wild charge too if it's easy. I don't want to make it harder on someone else.
I'll just do it on you every time, but I'm gonna miss the one because I'm in Emerald Communion.
Wait, shouldn't you be on wild charge anyway? I think you want that.
I'm using my Zoomy. Tiger Dash. I mean, I can switch to.
I mean, as long
Wow.
as you get rescued, I guess, and have gate. For the
So-
win.
so- I can't. I don't know what number it is, but like I'm Emerald Communioning during a knockback.
Don't gate unless you don't get the one time you don't get rescued, you'll learn it on the first pull. Oh, also apparently Trank just deny the knockback.
I mean, do you need
Mhm.
Tiger Dash?
Oh, that's pog.
That's kind of one of the reasons I was using Tiger Dash is because I was just using the gates on the other ones, Trank or the gate.
Oh, so you can just Trank or gate all of them anyway. All right, so this is just.
Yeah, there just wasn't a gate on one of them. Is
Also,
why I
Yeah,
brought it
well,
up.
Zhang's got it. Zhang's got it.
Have we factored in losing OG means less melee on the one side, or is Corky just taking over that spot?
Am I rescuing you or not?
Guess not. I mean, I don't think it can ever hurt, can it? I guess if you cancel
It's
it.
actually faster for us to rescue somebody than not rescue somebody. So it benefits the evokers to rescue you if you want to do that.
Well,
Well, you're gonna pull me out of a
Trank.
Trank.
Trank. Yeah.
Probably.
So
I'd rather
no,
just have a gate down, or I'll switch to wild charge if we can't gate.
I thought they did change.
I thought you can cast rescue.
They either changed that or that's coming in the 0.5 patch. I don't remember.
Reset if you reset the boss.
Yeah, I think.
Can we test it?
Hey, go for it. Fire Trank, Lumi.
Starting.
We didn't have to reset
too
the boss
early
yet.
on the reset, I think.
It did not cancel it.
Yeah, he's still tranking.
Wait, you can do a drive-by Trank?
Apparently.
It doesn't move him or interrupt, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm saying we have mobile Trank now? Huh. We will need another reset probably.
Yeah, it's on cooldown.
Well, I think the reset was a little like before the Trank.
Yeah, it was premature. So we'll just do one more. Okay, that's fine then. You can do Lumi.
That instant reset.
I learned the
Spawn
other
by.
day- I learned the other day when I was doing PvP for my Spark on my Druid that Druids can get an immunity from Trank with a PvP talent.
Yeah.
I was mind blown that Druid has a bubble now.
I don't think it's considered a bubble because I don't think the warrior heroic throw can break it, can it?
Then it's just bubble. It's just better.
As far as
'Cause
melee,
I think
by
it's
the way,
just
we
an
have,
immunity.
I guess you can't move.
Yeah.
we have 5 melee. I think that's enough. Do you want to send a range over perp? Make it 6. I don't really know who can move comfortably though.
No, it's really.
One of the tanks
5
can.
is okay.
No, we want you on
wanna
the
be
other one.
healer
Nope.
side.
Oh, good.
Healers, yeah, are gonna be. We should be fine.
I mean, none of the melee are squishy, so if we have like a couple extra stacks, it shouldn't matter. It's just if everyone needs to be there.
5.
Plus, also the
4,
person soaking it,
3,
so like if it's not a
2,
melee, we have 6.
Oh, true. Yeah, the person soaking it stays. So yeah, you'll get 6 by default. Most cases.
Group 1.
My back in group 2.
Nice. Good question. Great question. Normal puddles. Like,
Yeah,
you
see,
can be a
that's
little
too
closer
far away
than
from the
that.
boss.
Yeah, you can be closer than that. Right outside the targeting circle. Like 3-5 yards out of that at most. You don't want to be way out.
5,
Max melee is like
4,
the perfect spot.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Not the group one's a little bigger, but for those.
Group 2.
Or you're favoring far away ones and behind boss ones as a range kind of.
Yep, I got it.
Prioritized a bit. So like this should be fine.
Yeah, this is perfect.
You actually have a circle around you that pretty much tells you where it's gonna go. It's a little smaller even than the ring.
Group 3.
The animation didn't play there, and I kind of clenched. Last normal soak.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock. This starts
1.
Unofficial P2 here. Edges.
Bam!
Group 2.
Everybody sub 20, it's good. Edges. Oh, you gotta get a lot closer than that. You want to be tucked into your friend.
Bam!
That's about 10 seconds off the enrage. It's okay though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock back into group 3.
First group behind us. Edges.
Bam!
Mad if you can. Not
Group 1. That's probably dead.
Out of healers, yeah, it's wipe. Right, bad. It's a bad. The boss is in lava. It's Ligora? You don't say. Gonna keep banging the drum here. Puddles as close to the existing fire as you can. One of you is right on the edge, the other one is just far enough that you're not hitting each other with the ring. Every 3 yards too far you move costs us, I don't know, probably 3 seconds off the enrage timer. Every little thing we do in this fight does add up. Every extra stack we take from deleting fire puddles too slowly means less soaking we can do later.
Question.
Less time we have.
If you enter a puddle with an immunity, does it start soaking the puddle?
You will still get the stacks. To my knowledge, you also still soak the puddle. You will cut the damage and nothing else.
Okay, so like at the
That is
end if we need to buy extra time, I wonder if sacrificing my damage would benefit if I like went into a puddle and ice block for 12 seconds.
I think you're better off just having people kind of straddle the edge and tap it, rather than.
I think I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you will just end up
if
dead. Like
you're also your damage is probably more worthwhile than like there's so many circles coming in from so many angles that you're probably better off just trying to blast.
You'll basically
Yeah, I
shrink
was
the
just
puddle
thinking.
by 10 yards. You'll immediately go up to 40 stacks and die, and you'll buy us like a few seconds, but you will have done no damage in the process. You're much better just, yeah, you just like rotate. And like, if you're low stacks late, like we just do a little like dance where we all kind of like straddle the edge-ish, and people who are low or have more defensive step out, and they just kind of push it back, kind of like a mini version of how we did the balls and experiments, right? Like but on a raid wide scale.
I'll say, if anything, I can sit and soak for 4 seconds with perk too, like at the
That's
very
it.
tail end, because I'm just a tank.
Gigabrain play is if we get really bad solo soaks late in the fight that are in the fire puddle.
Yeah, those
that
are what
might
you
be the
want
time for
immunities
a hero
for.
play. Then you immune, you dive in, right? Because if you immune, you can do it even if you have the debuff, because you're obviously not going to take any damage. So
Yeah.
that's the Chad play if you want to save the raid. Cloak's
Probably
great for that.
be
Turtle.
The 9th or 10th roar or something.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Like we actually, so we were about to hit the first sacrifice. Like you do it pretty early. Healers, I will leave it to you. We can decide to do. We don't necessarily have to sack the 8th. We can wait for the 9th if we feel good. But we haven't really gotten there in one piece to tell yet. How does the pressure feel overall?
We're always missing something when that overlap is happening, and people die to that soak.
I feel like we miss something, and then the next pull we figure it out, and then we miss something on the next big thing. So like we're figuring it out as we go, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see how it feels then. We'll try not sacking 8 because I think the check's gonna be pretty tight. We've definitely 9 dots. Nine's going to the Shadow Realm.
5,
we
4,
can see about 8.
3, 2, 1.
So if you hit 40 stacks and you get B-res, do you just die again immediately?
Yep.
Okay, so never take a B-res if you're at 40.
One.
Normal puddles. Back that group up just a little bit. Oh.
Bam!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Group 2.
Bam!
Group 3.
Normal puddles. Those were the last ones.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 2.
Into group 1 soak.
Edge.
Bam!
Casters, I recommend dodging that right since the boss is going to get pulled. You know it.
Group 2.
The edge. Flawless.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a gate, find it.
Knock into group 3.
External Kafka next, so. External me.
The edge. Stay in the group soak. Not even freeze on that, I don't think. Okay.
Group 1.
Rolls to the edge. Wall here.
Bam!
I hit it, but it just wasn't big enough wall apparently.
I cannot rescue you here.
Okay, keep going. Put a gate down. Thing.
4, 3,
It's done. Knock back into group 2.
1.
We're gonna sack this next puddle. First practice. We'll get a nin roller for it. Not yet, obviously. No, you were in it. You stepped out of it. Someone got out of that like in the very last frame.
Bam!
Were you the one right behind the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get out of it fast though, because people assume it's soaked if you don't. If you
Yeah.
stand in it, the indicator changes.
Was your gateway up for that one?
Yeah, I had a gate there. Oh, sorry, you meant yeah.
Really me.
Yeah, I gated that.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you just want me to call it every time.
How far into the fight was that? I could watch the timer.
Like
4 minutes?
4:30.
No, we wiped at 4:30.
It's 4:08 is what it has on the sheet.
I should be able to gate it.
I mean, I can just call it every time, probably if I remember.
Yeah,
it was knockback
it's not a
number
bad-
4 for, or wasn't it 4? Was it 3 or 4?
I think that's 4.
It was 4.
Yeah, call it if you think of it.
Are you tranking 135?
Drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's tranking or not. I just don't want him to get knocked back like a bajillion miles.
Well, if he's tranking, he won't get knocked back. So.
He's not tranking there.
Yeah, I was confirming. Yeah, no, you're holding like for classes that have this privilege, like you want your big wall for when you get the edge puddles. That's gonna be the scariest part.
I'm also trying to go into the group soak there at the end, whenever Nick has the boss, just as an extra body.
Yeah, not a bad plan. Nick, probably do the same if you can. It's extremely helpful.
Like I've been trying to remember too, but especially like when you say someone's down, this is gonna hurt, I just walk towards it every time.
If anyone's down, I'll probably call for sack on the 8th. I think that is going to be one of the deciding factors.
When you go to drop a pool, does that damage increase as the fight progresses, or is it the same?
No, there's just a shitload of rot, and that puts you in a really vulnerable state. Early in the fight, you get away with it most of the time because the healers don't have a ton that needs to happen, so they're just camping. They're just
Okay.
stopped, and it is survivable at 100%. But yeah,
It looks like it does about 200k. So. Okay.
no, so it's a lot more than that. There's 2 separate hits you get hit by. You take 2 instances of damage. I don't really fully understand why the numbers on the tooltips don't make sense for the actual intake.
It's a dot. I see it now. 300k.
It explodes, and then you take it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're
Yeah,
eating
so
ticks the whole
300.
time. It's just it's like that's where you
need to pop you need to pop a defensive as soon as you get Molten Spittle. Like not before it like blows up. Like as soon as you get it to get the dot as well.
Yeah, and if you're not basically full when it's expiring, you hit. That's a great spot for a health pod, health stone.
Group 1.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Group 2.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
Group 3.
Blue side didn't soak it all the way that time.
Okay. Couple extra stacks. Findable.
There one on the group, I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Bam!
Second knock, starting P2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Hedges.
Bam!
Group 2.
Muck in there as much as you possibly can. Whoever was closer could have gone further.
Bam!
I want a gate soon thing.
Knock back into group 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hedges.
Bam!
We're gonna probably practice
Group
in our
1.
suicide here. Yep. Wall this group soak. Okay, we're suiciding the next group soak.
Bam!
There's a gate to Narnia. Here comes Lumi's knock. Put your gate down
5,
thing. Can't move mine.
4, 3,
Yep,
2,
this is Lumi's knock.
1.
Oh, Greg, gate if you can. Oh, this is problematic.
Group 2.
Group 2. Dang, that's on me for not knowing, but a gentle reminder that you were dead would have been pretty high value there.
Yeah,
Here...
had I seen the thing, we would have had the battle res. That's me.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that sacrifice seems super early.
Yeah, I don't think we
It's
said
8.
8.
Okay.
That
We don't
super early.
we don't want 8. That's we had 3 people dead and that was going to kill us on the split.
No, we're in the boss for another like minute.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean we don't want 8?
We don't want to sacrifice 8. We had 3 people dead and it was a wipe.
Okay.
I was just practicing the tech. Yeah, 8's the one that we're trying to figure out if we can survive. You can either sacrifice just 9 or you can sacrifice 8 and 9. I think we want to just do 9, but if we're down really anybody, I think we kind of have to because it's just gonna kill us. Yeah, no,
I think
you're good.
some people died because the group soak was a little bit out of melee range and you kind of played chicken to whether they were going to bring it in or not, and they ended up not bringing it in, so it did way more damage than it was supposed to.
There's like a few points like after like 3 minutes where like people just die, and I don't really know why. Like
I think
it just feels like they're rotting out, and we just don't have anything. I don't know.
explosive magma killed people because not everybody was in the soak. It should have split more damage, and people should have lived.
Well, it's like we're losing people to the other soaks, not the soak, the other two.
The ejection.
Yeah.
Corky died to the ejection because he took a second of it.
I don't know if it's a healing issue or if it's a personal issue.
Two mostly personal cooldowns. The damage in this fight is really spiky. You can't really afford to just like kind of throw away cooldowns on the things that actually don't create pressure. Like if you're doing individual soaks like those, especially early in the fight, if you're full health, right, you know they do 250k. You kind of know, and there's really no follow up there outside of like the ticking rod. So if you're at 80%, like you're fine. You don't need to rip anything there. If you're at 50, maybe you health bot or health stone, or if you have a very short cooldown wall, you fire it. But if you're firing your 3-minute wall on that, you're fucking yourself later. We just need discipline.
Yeah, what I've been doing is saving health pot health stone if I'm low for an ejection, and I'm using like DRs and absorbs on the group soaks and molten spittles.
Yeah, I'm going dark pact on group soak. You are on puddles if I get them.
I'm trying to find a spot to use IBF. So far, I don't take enough damage.
You want to donate it?
Yeah, I would love to donate IBF, dude.
All right.
Also, something I was gonna say at the end of that fight, I think at that point we want him on an edge because he put 2 soaks in the lava there, and we still have a minute left on the fight.
Yeah.
So towards that last, after the 4th knockback, take him to the edge.
When we get to basically the opposite, like half of the room.
When he's near the
I'm pretty
rope.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right before like the big chain, like the rope. That's you basically end the fight there. You dig him all the way into the corner, and then like that's where range can like back up a little bit, and like or anybody I guess, but
Well, if range backs up, it's gonna spawn puddles back there. He spawns puddles based on the aggregate group.
Sorry, I meant we can bat away the puddles as they creep in. Like I'll like situationally step back, but not before roars. You are.
Yeah, during roar you want to be close to the boss so that we get puddles not in the lava.
Yeah, I think everyone knows this, but don't pre-spread those, because pre-spreading just makes them even more spread. You don't actually get anywhere. But we're getting there. We're moving.
Has anyone else been getting spammed with these freaking friend requests from those gold trolls?
Sure haven't.
Nope.
I've been reporting every single time, and it's freaking annoying.
I know we have a gambling problem around us.
3.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm moved on in this guild. No more gambling.
No more guild.
Group 1.
We all know what to do, right? Yeah, like that did not give the boss energy. That's how generous it is.
Yeah, it needs to be at the center of his hitbox actually.
Yep.
Like triangle is completely safe here.
5, 4, 3.
Given current boss
2,
position.
1.
Knock 1.
Group 2.
Normal puddles. Bam! Was that aimed directly at that puddle? It's not really.
Yes, it was. That's why I stood in it.
It's happened.
Group 3.
Bam! 4th time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock in group 1.
Starts P2. These edge puddles. Good, perfect.
Group 2.
I got behind both.
No one caught far. Oh. Get perp up, technically. I know we're fucking.
It's a
yeah,
wipe.
just wipe.
There's too many
yeah, just wipe.
stacks.
No reason. Yeah. Yep. I think we need to tighten up our positioning because we're spawning puddles everywhere because we're everywhere. We have like melee that are on like the far left side of the boss. We got range 10 yards off the back. I think we want to move pretty in lockstep.
I thought the puddles were spawned relative to the boss, not relative to where we are.
It's both.
I believe player positioning matters.
Yeah.
Is it just that when you have them on the edge in P1 that it's
Because there was one like there was not a single like there was one like on the very first soaks where there was one like literally way over here that I had to like almost double blink to get to, and there wasn't a person even close to it.
Yeah, they seem like they're able to go further away from him later in the fight. Like early in the fight, they don't often seem like they go that far, but maybe it's just random perception bias. But yeah, that one was on the inside. Deep. It hasn't been a consistent issue in a while, so won't worry too much about it. Just renew focus on that a little bit. Also, I'll say it again because this is to your benefit, ranged. When he does a breath that's like sort of back like that, if you step like right and inwards, you end up dodging to where you have to go next, as opposed to dodging back and having to like reverse course.
Yeah, just hardwired to go left.
Yeah, I see people keep dodging left and then having to run a bunch just to get back to where they would have been in the first place, while I'm just kind of vibing there and casting Chaos Bolts. So I do recommend it. Wait on Greg.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One. That's a little too close.
Wow. That didn't bite us in the ass. Huh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Group 2.
Oh yeah, now you're soaking, Nick.
Group 3.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get the blue one again. It's the third time that we've all left before it's been soaked all the way.
It's also the.
Brit.
I was thinking about that. We had the frontal on us twice in a row, so I'm gonna mess it up. Sorry, my brain was over there.
It's flopping time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like the disrespect puddle at the end there.
Needed to.
It's the massive puddle that blinks into existence and then fades. All right. All right. How are we feeling? We feeling good?
Vibing. Chilling.
I'm ready for some end stage Magmarax. Yeah. Hell yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One. Okay.
Right. Into the lava we go.
No, we just die.
Yeah, we just die.
Your other left.
Bam!
Hit you twice because one didn't get sucked.
We didn't catch one, yeah. It's not
5,
you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No. Was the front right?
Yep, it was right next to me on square. I was in one, there was one unsoaked to my right.
Yeah, I don't think many ranged are gonna go for that one. That felt like a melee one.
Yeah, I feel like one of us could have gotten it too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that I don't like. I'm pretty sure I watched.
I mean,
every
there are no
caster.
ranged and melee ones. There's 4 that have to be soaked, and there's just a preference. Like,
Right,
there's
and no
such thing.
caster is gonna pick the furthest one away forward. That's not. They're just not gonna default run to that one, right? That's like not. That they all. I'm pretty sure all 3 of us picked the same 2 that were far back, or all 4 of us picked the same 2. That is probably a rare case, Perp, where you do want to slide forward.
It wouldn't have mattered. The one that I was in wouldn't have got soaked. They were literally next to each other, like.
Yeah.
They were almost touching.
If yours is unsoaked, the caster probably runs to it. If the furthest forward one is unsoaked, they're not gonna run to it. Is what I'm trying to get at.
I don't think so, but.
I mean, I'm
Probably
one of
should
the
be picked up by a
people-
tank.
Yeah, I'm one of the people.
Yeah,
that would
I
have,
think
in theory,
one of
caught
us should have
that.
got it.
I couldn't see the feast if there was one.
Yeah. I dropped it 3 seconds before you did.
I think when popping an augment rune changes your spoils to verse.
A what?
I'm so sorry.
5.
Yeah, I got it
4,
back.
3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
You can put them a little closer, guys. They're pretty far out. Not a huge deal, but sure your melee will thank you. Just
Mine was a melee
right up.
range.
The right side one for the tanks is like all the way up on the chain.
1.
Just a smidgen outside of the red box. Red circle is good.
Group 2.
Bam!
Group 3.
Cool with these if you're not in.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knocked in group 1.
We starting ledge puddles.
Bam!
Group 2.
Bam!
Max breath as you spawn. Gates
5,
down. Get ready
4,
for knock.
3, 2, 1.
Group 3 is after knock.
Behind us, Nick. Behind us.
Everybody in the group, so
Bam!
gotta be missing people.
I had to pop a health pot. I was low.
Group 1.
I should have.
Keep going. Yep. Missed the one behind. Far deep left pocket.
Okay, so no. Buckets
People were
was
in
in
it.
it.
Died.
He died. Yeah, I was gonna say he was 100% in
Buckets
that.
was in it. He rotted like the second before it went off.
I also, so for the group 3 soak, I had to like, that was so far out that I had to use both my blinks, and then I had no mobility to get back to the group soak, so I was not within that one, but that's probably why I hurt bad.
Yeah, Buckets was in it. Fused. What?
When I don't know if this will matter where the pools spawn, but when in quote-unquote P2, when we're dodging the breath, can we all go left towards the edge of the room instead of like half the raid goes left, half the raid goes right? I don't know if it'll make a difference at all, but if we all go to one side, it might change something.
Let's put the boss a little closer to the edge again and see if we can tighten those up. It is going to be more movement from you guys. Probably a little more stuttery, but hopefully it tightens up the area that these can spawn in. That way we can all cheat to the inside of the map, and they kind of are forcibly going to spawn on the inside of the map since the outside of the map is non-existent. So we can give that a go.
But in
Just drag you
general,
back.
the one thing we need to see there is if you're standing in a group soak and you are sub 80% health, and you have a health stone or a health pot, you need to hit it before that group soak hits. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, this is like just a huge personal responsibility fight as far as keeping yourself alive. Like these mechanics do the same damage every time throughout the whole fight. You need to know, like you know what you're going to get hit for, and you need to learn like what you need when to stay alive through them. I also health potted that one. That said, we pretty much do need everybody in every time. Anything short of that will likely start to kill people. If not on that one, then later. Hold one more time, and we'll take another form. One. Yes, we'll try riding closer to the edge then. See if that helps us at all. Oh shit, are we making crests? Oh yeah.
yeah, I would stand up for you, Buckets, but I need AI way more than I need Battle Shout, so I'm sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Star? Willis?
Willis was the other group. The other guy was wrong. He was trying to recover.
Oh, it's buckets. I see.
I mean, we probably just cheese this full. Like we're gonna have so many stacks. It's early in the fight.
5, 4,
Oh well.
3,
There's blood over here.
1.
Yeah, let's just jump. Just take the reset. Just take the reset.
Does the boss reset at any point, or will it just gun us down slowly?
If he goes into the magma, he resets.
Does he?
Yeah. I watched footage of Matt do it in LFR before he got kicked.
Can we reset it without all us dying? Huh?
Transcendence upstairs. Easy. Right, eat real quick. Take a fiver. I think we're fatigued a little bit. Take a sec. We'll be good. Oh, we've got a good amount to talk about. Some of these polls. My nightly donation.
Yeah.
Oh, if
This-
Aldenel's in this, I'm going in. I was gonna sit one out.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll get that one out of the way. We'll just set it up.
I'm making a promise to myself. If I lose again, dude. Okay.
If you
like,
lose again, you'll be one loss away from hitting the jackpot.
Yeah. You'll eventually lose more gold than I have.
Oh.
Okay, like I'm actually done. That is the last straw.
Quitting after
That is
this one.
That is the last fucking straw. That is the straw that broke the camel's back. Yep. Come here, Zhang.
Where you at,
Jesus
dog?
Christ. God. I'm taking a trip to Vegas soon too, and this is just.
You could do what I did, double or nothing.
sure about
Greg.
that? This tells me right here that I am not touching anything there.
Just go put it all on black just one time.
I lost $70 in Atlantic City.
I'll just drink and watch my friends gamble
Rip.
because obviously I don't have the luck for it.
That's a lot of money.
What if you win it all back at Vegas? You could
I'm
spend it
never
on
going to Vegas.
tokens and gamble here.
The only reason I want to go to Vegas is to go to Guy Fieri's restaurant. That's it. And the Mob Museum. I don't like. Other than that, I don't.
Isn't there one in AC?
Is there? Oh, we didn't go very
Yeah,
far.
there's one on the boardwalk.
I honestly, it was all kind of a blur to be.
Guys, it's pronounced Guy Confetti.
Where's the guild bank?
I confetti.
That's a real one.
You don't want to go Flavor
Right,
Town?
Purple and I have like a barbecue addiction. We're gonna discover.
My girlfriend was Guy Fieri for Halloween once.
I also dated Guy Fieri in high school.
We need to talk. How many threes is that? Fuck! I can't. I hate you so much, Vinny.
It's 5.
1, 2.
Yeah, if I wouldn't texted my girlfriend, I would have won. Oh nope. Brett would have beat me.
What?
I didn't see buckets roll. Never mind.
Welfare roll for Tommy Mills.
Oh no.
No.
Fuck you got a handicap or?
I gambled higher than 5K in Classic.
Then gamble now, pussy.
I'm up!
Oh!
Then do more.
Nope, because I'll always be up.
Okay.
I'm up like 2 million from WAD.
So what's 5,000 of your 2 million profit?
Oh, wait, from WAD? You guys have been in this guild since WAD? Holy shit.
Thank God,
what
Greg.
the fuck is
Oh my
this
God,
shit?
these are garbage.
There we go.
These are trash.
I had
Plus
articles written about me when
217
I was in
mil.
WAD.
Wait, you guys are all in this guild in WAD?
No.
This guild didn't even exist.
Oh. I was gonna say, Jesus, you guys have been together for a long time.
This guild started when I joined in Castle Nathria.
Oh,
Shut
right.
the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
up.
Oh, nothing else existed. Greg was like the
You
first
weren't
member
even
of
there
this
for
guild
Jane.
for it.
Didn't play that dog shit expansion.
Listen here, fuckers.
He has a lot of hot takes, doesn't he? That's a very pleasing date. Wasn't the world supposed to end
wow.
then?
20. I don't know. All right. We feeling good? Nice and refreshed.
The Mayan
I
or
think it was
some
in the
shit?
spring.
What's up?
Yeah, that was like 2012, I think.
Yeah, 12, 22,
Yeah, but it's in the
2012.
spring sometime.
No, it was 12, 20...
I thought so.
No, yeah, it was August.
Is this when the Mayan calendar ended or whatever?
Oh, no, it was the 21st. It was the day after.
Like,
You're
Oh.
close.
So all those,
December
like-
21st.
World didn't end. Let's play World of Warcraft. Solid.
All right,
but
let's
not
go.
what-
We got
That's
45
not the
minutes.
prediction of the world ending. That's just the number system they used when it ran out.
Nah.
We're gonna keep. We're gonna try to keep a nice pace here, unless we have a reason to make adjustments.
3,
Kind of rattle
2,
off some. I mean, we're only
1.
gonna need like one pull, obviously. But...
Group 1.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
2.
Soaks.
Bam!
Group 3. Chain. Nope.
Wave it up. Try to reset it if you want. For the tank
Pull him into
to,
the lava.
Pull
See
him in
if we
there and
can.
see if we can survive this. Oh, someone's suiciding us. Oh, yeah,
Voila.
reset. Oh, we don't even
You
need to
tried to
die.
swim.
So much gold wasted. Gambling gold.
We should always do like a 10k roll that only goes to the guild bank. Every night.
Just set the guild cut to more than the roll actually is.
No.
120%.
Yeah.
We're communist guild now.
Can we reset again? Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, new gate.
I mean, Square seems to be the dead zone. I think every one we've missed in quote-unquote P1 has been around Square, so... Don't over-focus it, but, like, I think people just didn't see that one because it was on the chain.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1. Could be a lot closer than that.
Oh god. Yeah, guys, right just outside the targeting circle. Oh, this.
Take Boston to get a second on him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you pull?
I whipped.
Group 2.
Standard soaks.
Bam!
That quick boss? That may have.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Didn't? Okay.
Did not. Group 3.
Group soaks. You can get even closer than that, Calf. We're talking like a yard behind the circle.
Bam!
You basically melee swing it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 2.
I can do group 1.
Edges. Try to correct. It's okay. Good.
Bam!
Good. Smooth it over.
Group 2.
We'll try to keep him a little closer to the edge if we can, so that there's no puddles on his left. You don't need to worry too much about it, but edges.
Edge.
Bam!
I feel like it matters. I promise it does.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock coming.
Group 3.
Edge. Boss when we can.
Bam!
Down a healer, I think you could try to reset it anywhere, I suppose.
You want me to reset?
Yeah. As soon as we go down, like more than one person, basically.
Just don't
Try to
let.
catch
Well,
these just to save the wipe. Alright.
We should be insta-B resing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
What? So yeah, that's what dropped us there. Is that just?
I pressed the wrong healing cooldown or defensive that was on CD.
yeah, just both
Yeah.
molten spittles. Just
Yeah,
or actually all
molten
3
spittle-
molten spittle. Just all people died, no defensives, or
Yeah,
not
so-
enough defensives.
A reminder that it's not just the damage when it goes off hurts, but molten spittle also ticks you for 100k every second and a half, 110k. So you're taking 4 ticks of 110k before the big pop. So you don't defensive the expiration, you defensive the instant you get a circle and you realize you have it, you're ripping something. Yeah, like these aren't healers. There's nothing a healer can do to save you really outside of giga hard carrying, but that is not really their job. You're taking 1,000,000 damage over 6 seconds. You gotta do something about it.
Yeah, your job is to live, and then they top you off. If you rot after that and you pop a defensive, then it's the healer's fault. If you don't pop a defensive and you rot to a 6-second dot, that's nothing they could have done.
Yeah, right. There's 3 people, so
They're
it's
too
not like
busy
we,
healing the entire raid.
We can't external every person. Once in a blue moon if you call, sure, but. Yeah, I mean, most of our deaths, I think, at this point are just defensive mismanagement right now.
Group 1.
That's kind of hilarious. Network.
Bam!
Good puddle placement too.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 1.
Group 2.
Bam!
Group 3.
didn't notice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knockback 2. This starts ledge puddles.
Group 1.
Ledge, 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 ledge.
Bam!
I'll play on the
2.
inside of the wall. Help your healers try to position with the team. We'll make life easier. Close as you can, Matt. You want to really hug that. Lose a lot of space there. That was a good 50.
As long as it's on the edge, it's fine. Doesn't super change the math.
I panic because I start getting lava kicks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 3, need a gate. I don't think we got it.
3.
Yeah, there's a gate down.
Group 3.
Full boss when you can.
Bam!
Group 1.
Ready to the boss closest so I could death strike.
Res.
Bam!
We'll have gate.
5, 4, 3,
I just
2.
couldn't get out of everything rolling again. My bad.
Okay, well, I mean 25 if we can live it.
Yeah, because the
Group
resets
2.
next stacks, you guys
Group
could kill.
2.
Colonel Nick needs it. Okay. What?
Bam!
This is where we kind of start denying stacks.
Group 3.
One on
Far.
tank, I cannot soak it.
It's okay, keep going as far as we can.
Sack.
Yep. Good call. So that, not a slight on whoever that was, but that was not far enough. We will probably want the gate.
Yeah, with the gates, it's fine.
Yeah, whatever. The call was halfway through. My bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was not a slight on you, just so people
5,
know exactly how
4,
far you need to get.
3, 2,
I mean, you can see, like, we're in the neighborhood. 13%. It's a good amount.
Wait,
of
was it
health.
just me? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he's evading right there. Okay.
But for how much didn't go right, like it's not. We're right there.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have the sauce. We just need a couple more things to go right, and he's edge.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to kind of end up like we're not going to be able to ride a point. Is that okay? The way we're doing the puddles. I think that's part of why you want to squeeze, right? So that you end up on one of these tips as opposed to.
I mean, he was at 10% with people dead with plenty of play space left. I think we're not even going to have to dip into the pools.
Yeah, you're right. We're probably not going to. Yeah.
Like, we're going to soak 9. We're going to do that. We're going to do that last roar, and then he should be dead before anything else happens.
We soaked a decent chunk there already, which is okay, but only if people survive it.
Well, also,
Wait,
we
what?
kind of got pinched by the sack being late.
Yeah. What were our main, like, Odin aside, what else started to kill us? It looked like mostly rot. Rewind was a double tap on.
I had way too many stacks from I got
Yeah.
the roar. I got the tank healer roar multiple times, and I ended up with like 25 stacks. Way too early.
Oh, you're good, Willis. That was a good. That wasn't the kill. We learned a lot.
But did you press Death's Advance? Because I think that's the button.
Sure
right?
did. Always press Death's
Wraith,
Advance.
Wraith
Always
walk,
advancing.
idiot.
Yeah, he did
Great
because he's
block.
looking at Chrome tab number 473 for his rotation.
True. It's true. You guys don't have your opener in a notepad on the other screen.
Sorry, I only have
Alright.
7 monitors, so.
Let's get this fucking bread.
I hope that is some of the kill video.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Your other left. A little far, but for reasons.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First left.
Group 2.
Normal puddles here.
Bam!
Group 3.
Bam!
I cannot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Into group 1.
Ledge.
Bam!
That was not a great fell rush.
That was stupid.
Same thing. Group 2.
Bam!
Gates down.
5,
Find it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
A little behind boss. If you need it, just be careful.
Group 3.
Take boss, take boss. It's gonna move too far.
Like getting this group soak, everybody find it.
Do we need to move the boss backwards, or are we good?
No, just
No,
leave
it's
it,
okay.
just
We'll
keep
make it
it.
work. Yeah, never move back. We'll make it work. Just a little bit of a further run for people, but it's fine. Should be able to stabilize. Just need a little health here. It's gonna be a wipe. Reset if you can. I don't.
Can we move a healing cooldown there? We're always dying to this exact timing. Like,
I'm not trying.
consistently. Like, we're dying at 3:30 on repeat.
That's during Yulon and Flourish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Then I mean, I guess it's just personal misuse, but like, that is the main time people die.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people aren't getting in the AMZ, which like is pretty substantial. It's kind of like not always perfectly aligned with the group soak, which is no one's fault, but there's usually an intersection that you want to be in. We can probably we could mess with.
You got my MZ there too?
It's a little
I mean,
before my flourish.
You've got your own timings. Your flourish should be up there, right? Yeah, it's a tight timing.
Let me see if I used it late.
I mean, that also might just be a down period of the fight where we need to use some health stones and stuff.
I'm also
This
AGing
is
there consistently.
This is not a fight you escape with many tools up. You are if you're going down with anything up to like a non-weird mechanic, that's on you. A lot of these pulls I'm getting fully gassed, and if you go down with everything down, that's a different conversation. But most classes between Healthstone and Health Pod have at least like 4 buttons that can bail them out. Most of these hits, except for Spittle, aren't that big. They're just like they pick you off if you're vulnerable, right? They're mostly like 250 to 300k hits, which like you can pretty much fully deny with a Lock Rock, or at least mostly deny. You just gotta know when is the right time to pop it.
I can get my flourish off about 3 seconds earlier, but that's not quite enough. I don't think to.
No,
save
it'll
us
help.
from running out there.
And that might just be a period of time where that might be personal defensive time if that's a little bit of a hole in our cooldown usage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Group 2.
Normal puddles. Someone's got right.
Bam!
Group 3.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock into group 1.
Starts ledge puddles. Ledge. Everyone in the group soak. I know a little bit of downtime, but you gotta do it. Try to get on the boss if you can.
Group 2.
That was too close. Okay. Same deal. Just anywhere outside the red circle is fine.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock 3. Find the gate.
Group 3.
Wedge, get that group soak up. Why are we putting it so far behind boss? It's gonna bait people into missing it.
Yep.
Pressing
I mean,
mass?
just melee didn't get in that because it wasn't in melee.
Yeah, there was no
Like-
way to, yeah, that was unplayable. Pipe it.
Tunnel vision on frames.
Oh, good. We're any given pull from here. We're on a red back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock one.
Group 2.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
The healers really hate their tanks. Way back.
Magmar's
Group
really
3.
good for that right puddle.
Bam!
Five,
Rest of the puddles are
4,
ledge.
3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Ledge. Everyone in the group soak.
Bam!
Group 2.
All in.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Into group 3. One in front, one in front.
Wedge.
Bam!
Breath.
Group 1. Group 1.
I don't know how that works. Yep. Wedge. Gonna need to rip the bosses here. Walls, if you need. Stay healthy, this is our weak point.
Bam!
Skate down.
4,
Yep,
3,
might need to reset it.
2, 1.
Yeah. There's 2 gates down. Pick the poison.
Group 2.
Outstones if you need them. Everybody in
Last
this
group soak. Last group soak.
Yep.
Bam!
We're sacking the next group soak.
Yep, you just run to Kansas.
Group 3.
Bye, everyone.
Potions coming up.
Bam!
Gonna knock back soon.
5, 4, 3, 2,
New gate.
1.
Down.
Then there's gonna be the last soaks.
We're just down a healer for too long there. I pretty much need all 4 up to function, but that's damn close. What were the initial deaths? Because I didn't really see anything go specifically
It was raw
wrong.
due to healers being dead.
No, like
I ran
meant
out of cooldowns.
the ones that put us there in the first place. Yeah.
It's like lava ejection and then rot, group soak, and then molten spittle.
Yeah, I mean, guys, personal name, we got them. We'll fire them. They may or may not connect, but worth a shot.
Yeah, we got Bark, Cocoon, TD. Just say
Yeah, fuck it.
external my name.
Give it
We
a
are not
go.
invoiced for no reason.
Can't promise it'll hit you, but it might. No. And micro, but try to keep the positioning tight. We're playing on the kind of like back right of the boss. The tighter we stand, the more healing does things. Free healing does things, that is. And it does add up.
Okay, we get lock rocks.
Yep. Only need to keep it together for a little while longer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Normal, so We didn't finish this puddle?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure looked gone to me. That was bizarre.
2. And you're the only one with extra stacks, so should be okay.
Yeah, I got in it. Yeah, we're good.
Bam!
Group 3.
Almost set up.
Bam!
Moving to P2 after this knock, everything to the ledge.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Wedge.
Bring the groups up back. Bring the groups up back.
Bam!
Sorry.
I mean, we could play it if we res. It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's actually fine.
Now we can.
That's less good.
Reset, attempt.
God, I hate how ice blocks on the global, man. I was trying to ice block it, and last second when I didn't see anyone soaking it, I couldn't because I was on the fucking global.
Five, 4,
0.5 patch can't come soon enough.
1.
I can hate spoils sometimes.
Why is that? You want to play fire?
No, I would take an ice block off the GCD.
I had 3 separate pulls tonight where like a random take a fire breath has switched me to verse on the GCD. I'm hitting spoils. I wish there was an ICD to switching the stupid stat.
Alright, this is the kill pull.
Can you have those stones, please?
Holy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First knock.
Group 2. Group 3.
It's got the teleport bug for me. That's fun.
Let's finish off the melee pool.
Five, four,
Yeah, then he's got some stacks. Should be right though.
2, 1.
Knock 2. Phase 2.
1.
Wedge.
Bam!
Group 2.
Wedge. Good. Also needs some distance eventually.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Knock coming. Find your gate.
Group 3.
Nice save.
Get the group soak back.
Group
It's
soak
okay.
left.
Gonna stay now.
He's gonna kill 3 people.
Yep. Mr. Buckets, you've betrayed us. It's a wipe. Just reset if you can. Just anyone who can soak these golden resets. Nope.
He like does and doesn't want to go in the lava. It's rather odd.
It's not a big deal. Alright. Let's pull one last time. Kill this fucker. I really do think we have this up. We're kind of just, it's all one big silly thing, most of these.
A really good boss, though. Am I wrong? Like,
It's not a great 7th boss. It's an okay 4th boss.
I hate it. It's too much all at once. My peace.
I like it.
like after the last boss, like this is the dream.
It's weirdly calm compared.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
It's very rhythmic. I think it's got an appropriate amount of mechanics, like that are easy enough to handle. Like I like this boss a lot.
I just hate, the only thing I hate about it is when a pool spawns like 50 yards out. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, that could be better.
I gotta make my journey all the way out there.
It's an okay boss. I think you swap this with Rashok and it's a lot. It looks a lot better.
I agree.
I've actually made it a point before, like if I know it's my soak coming up, I'm like cheating to a little bit of Narnia because there's always one out there. It feels like.
Yeah.
It's like before group 2, like I'm kind of hanging up by his head, like at a distance, and I'm just getting whichever one's over there.
5,
Breath, last pull.
4, 3,
For glory.
Let's go, baby.
Group 1.
Normal puddles.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 2. 3.
Last normal puddles here.
Bam!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
P2. Okay, wall this if you're low.
Bam!
We're fine. We're gonna get top probably from the rewind.
Group 2.
Keep it up. You guys know what to do.
Bam!
5, 4, 3,
Knock into
2,
group 3.
1.
Gates down. Missed it. Right behind us too. Darn. Not quite it. We will come in Tuesday with Avantis with Devo Aura. Should soften this up a little bit. Still need to play, you know, still need to play tight for a pull, but it'll buy us a tiny bit of comfort on the damage intake. Solid night. We just didn't quite piece it together. Real quick before you guys dip, the Evokers have humbly requested that we kill the last 2 together tomorrow. Shouldn't take more than 20 minutes at most. We can do it, you know, later in the evening.
I won't be here tomorrow, so that's.
Alright, well.
Perp and I won't be here tomorrow.
Rewind his ass. Alright, well, maybe we're gonna have to find another day. Maybe.
Oh, we're
maybe,
also not raiding
Wait, question. I thought Blizzard released a thing like the last boss has the same drop across the board, so don't you just queue LFR, kill it?
Only your top difficulty. Your top difficulty is all that matters. If you kill it on Heroic, you get the combined odds of everything below, basically. If you kill it on normal, you're fucked. Also, yeah, so we're not going to raid July 4th. I'll put out a lettuce meet for that Thursday, see if we have the political will to get it done. But I had enough people ask about it. I know it's a big drinking holiday. I would prefer you guys, even if you're willing to show up. If you're going to show up same day hungover, we're probably not going to get too far. So go have fun, enjoy yourselves. If we can make a second day work that week, great. If not, also fine. We're keeping a good pace, but please start prepping Echo. I will get the tech stuff out as soon as I possibly can. That fight is an IT shit show. It's not that hard once we like get everything sorted, but it's some real heavy weak aura support.
Is the consensus no for tomorrow then?
I think it's no if we're missing. I think it's like 6 people that usually show up. We can try to do it maybe Monday or like over the weekend. We can.
I'll be
That's fair.
around on the weekend.
I'll do a ready check if people want to do a half an hour overtime for that. I have an Echo lockout on my phone.
Definitely no pressure, but if you are willing to do that, simply don't leave.
Is Corky on this?
I got a quick question. Are we 100%